Alright guys, so since this is going to be all about sobriety, and this is like the first one I've ever done, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am 26 years old, and I got involved in drugs when I was 18 years old. The drinking began when I was 17. I remember when I was 17, my mom even said to me one night, I got so drunk, I couldn't find my broom, and I couldn't sweep up the stuff in my room. I puked, and I was sleeping head first in my puke, and I remember my mom saying to me, Nicole, why can't you just have a drink? Just one drink. Just drink one drink. Why do you have to get drunk like this? I'm scared for you. I don't know what's going to happen to you. Why can't you stop drinking? And I thought it was all fun and games. I thought it was a big joke until the next morning I found out that I had almost died because I aspirated on my own throw up. It's pretty bad. So really it all started with alcohol, and then it went to the drugs. I met, which most of us do, a very toxic man, and I ended up falling in love with him, and I was a really big girl, which is no excuse, but I was heavy set. I was almost 300 pounds, and I had no self-esteem whatsoever, and I thought that this man was going to be the only man to love me, and he was a heroin addict, unfortunately. And I remember when I went to go do it, I asked him, how long would it take me to lose weight, and will you love me if I do it with you? And he said, if you do it with me, I think it would make our relationship 10 times better. So, like an idiot, I started getting high, and now here we are, almost 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 8 years later, and I now have almost 3 years clean and sober. I lost my son in the midst of it. I'm not going to get too much into detail because this is the first video I'm ever posting, and I want to see how many people watch it before I start putting my all into this stuff. But I ended up losing my son. I lost my family. I went from having my own home and my own car to having no vehicle and no home. I ended up in the midst dying 7 times and being brought back to life. Actually, the last time that I had an overdose was 3 years ago, but that wasn't the end of my run. I had the overdose and then, of course, still kept shooting dope and meth. So I had the overdose, lost my son in the process, lost my home, lost everything, literally, my family. By the time I was done, I had nothing and nobody, and thank God for my best friend and his wife. I call them my brother and my sister because I'd have nothing. Addiction is a rough road to go down. Rough. But on the bright side, if I can do it, you can too.